And we are live. All right. What is your first name?
Diane.
Are you okay with us recording this for public consumption?
Yes, I am.
All right. What is your occupation?
I actually do web design and WordPress development as well. So,
Mhm. And how would you rate your skill level with WordPress? Are you
I think yeah, I'm pretty confident with WordPress.
so would you classify yourself as a theme or plugin developer or advanced user or what?
Themes mostly. I do custom themes.
Okay. Now, you've obviously used the image uploading and adding feature in WordPress before. So without
Yes.
looking at it, do you find that experience to be simple and intuitive?
I do. Yes.
All right, that's good. Now, for this prototype you have in front of you, I'm going to give you 4 tasks I want you to complete,
Okay.
and I want you to explain what you're doing as you're doing it. So task number 1, in the prototype in front of you, add a new image to the post, so an image from your computer, and explain
Right.
what you're doing as you move along.
Okay. So add an image from my computer.
Well,
Right.
no, it wouldn't actually be. Pretend that's what you're doing.
Okay. Okay, so at the moment I'm adding new media from my device. So
Mhm.
I'm choosing an image. Ah, I see. So I'm
This fascinating image of a book.
so it's quite nice actually. I like it. So oh, I've inserted 2 by accident. I only want 1 actually. So okay.
All right,
So so
that
I've
went smoothly.
inserted. It did go smoothly.
Yes,
It's
you
quite nice. I
passed
like
the
it.
first stage.
I'm allowed to keep my WordPress developer badge so far.
Okay. Step number 2.
Okay.
Just like before, add an image, either new or from the gallery, to the post. This time, I want you to change the metadata, so the alt tag or title or the image links to or the image size or something like that before you insert it.
Okay, cool. So I'm now going to add image, but I'm also going to change the metadata. I'm guessing that, let's see, where would that be? Let's view, edit image, edit info. Okay. Okay, so I'm now going to change the title and the alt text. And just checking to see if I have to save it. I think that it looks like it will just save, so I'll find out. And now I'm going to insert that and see if.
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay,
you're
cool.
right.
I was just looking for text then, so that I could check to see whether it had saved
Yeah, no,
my
it's
alt.
not being saved. We're testing the interface, not the
I'm
actual
testing the
resulting
interface.
output.
Cool. Excellent.
All right. Task number 3. Can you add multiple images to the post at the same time?
Right, cool. So I'm now going to add multiple images to the post. So I've gone back to select the media from the gallery, and I'm going to and that's as simple as that, just select several images and then insert, and they should all go in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they seem to have all gone in. Excellent.
And the final task, can you show me how you would change the metadata on the several selected images in the library before adding them?
Right, cool. So, oh, I forgot to say what I was doing. So I'm now going to select several images and try and edit the data on them. Oh, sorry, that's not where. Let's see. Oh, I know. Let me go back. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to start again because I messed that one up. Right. If I could remember what I did before, that would be good. So I've got several images selected now. I'm going to edit info and see. Right, so. So it looks like, oh, excellent. So actually, once I've found it, it's quite intuitive. That's quite nice, actually. So I'm now adding titles and alt tags to free images and inserting them into the post. So there we go. That should, I think that all went in. So a little bit of a stumble at the beginning, but actually I think that's quite, considering that it's new, I think that was quite straightforward.
Excellent. Okay, so that was the 4 tasks I wanted you to complete. So now we get to the debrief point, where I'm going to ask you a set of questions. So the first question is, on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being very hard and 5 being very easy, how would you rate the experience of adding an image?
I think it was very easy, so that's a 5. Did you say 5 for very easy? Yes, yeah. So 5. All right. So if I remember which number, we should be all right.
All right. On a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being very hard and 5 being very easy, how would you rate the experience of working with the metadata for an image?
I think that was very easy. It took me a little while to realize that edit image meant the data rather than kind of the sizing. So I'll put that at 4.
Okay. And number 3, on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being very hard and 5 being very easy, how would you rate the intuitiveness of this user experience?
I found it very intuitive. It was really quite nice, the way that you could open like the free images and then edit the data on all of them by just kind of clicking through the arrows. That was really nice. That felt really intuitive.
Okay. From question 4, if you've used a current image uploader in WordPress, how would you compare the current one to the prototype you've just tried on a scale from 1 to 5, where 1 is much worse and 5 is much better?
I would say that it was probably, put it at about a 4 maybe. So it felt really, obviously I have to learn, you have to learn where everything is again. Or not again, but kind of, there is always, with any change, there's a small learning curve. But I found it really easy, and like I said, there were some things that were really nice. There was a really nice feeling of sort of flowing through from one task to another, which I quite liked.
So 3 more questions.
Oh, sorry.
What are the part of the prototype you like the most?
I really liked the fact that you could scroll through each of the images and change things and go like backwards and forwards before you inserted the post in. I think that was my favorite thing.
All right. What was your least favorite thing?
I suppose like just trying to find initially where the metadata was, where to edit it, but that's something that, now that I've done it, wouldn't be a problem the next time, if that makes sense. So I almost feel like that it's a bit unfair to mention that.
It's not. Okay, and no, I mean, it's not unfair to mention it. The final question: how would you change the prototype? You can change design, layout, images, text, whatever.
I might just where it says edit image.
Can you show me?
I might. Sorry. Oh yes.
Can you show me?
Sorry. Let's see. So, because we have to go edit info. That's it. I wonder if, because it was quite difficult for me to find at first. Now, how do I go back? Hold on. Where it says view, I wonder if, now that I know it's there, it's brilliant. I know that I can view it and edit it there, but I wonder if it might be helpful to have like sort of view and like edit so that people know that they can, I don't know. Because once you're there, it's edit info. That's really straightforward. But it took me a little while, obviously, when I was looking, and I thought, I know it's going to be here. So I went to view, because that seemed to be the most obvious place, but it wasn't completely obvious, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right, that is the end of the test. So
okay, brilliant. Sorry if I was rambling a lot.
No. The entire purpose of this test, like I explained to you, is to make sure that our assumptions about how people would interact with this correspond with how people would actually interact and understand it. So this isn't, I was explaining this to someone else too, this isn't actually a test of your skills, it's a test of our ability to guess at what you would understand.
Yeah, no, I do understand that. But you
Okay.
always feel like, okay, thank you.
I know. Now, I'm going to stop the broadcast. I'm just going to warn you, sometimes when I do this, it logs me out. So if I disappear, it's not because I'm bailing on you, it's because Google has decided this conversation is over. So if that happens, thank you very much.
Excellent, thank you.